Hey everybody, it's Steve from Foundations Decor, and in this video we're going to talk about making a banner out of our wood products. We carry a full line of wood products, and you can use them to decorate your home. You can use them for shadow boxes. We also sell a lot of banners, and they're one of my favorite projects to do. So today we're going to do a birthday banner, and you can see here how cute this birthday banner is. It's got our wood products, our real wood buttons that you can scuff up, you can repaint them, do whatever. And it's got Foundations Decor paper. And then we use some great Echo Park paper, which just made the banner look really, really cute and fun afterwards. So on this one, there's no painting actually. It's just straight up using paper and buttons. So let's get started. All right, so to go through the birthday banner, we're gonna do the B, and then the steps are all the same, just through all of the letters, but we'll show you the B, go through it in really good detail, and then you'll get to see how to do the rest of it. So this is what you'll end up with, and this is the starting product here, okay? So as you know, the first thing that we wanted to do was take and put an X on whatever we're gonna cover with paper. That just helps me so that I don't get confused or I happen to trace the wrong side, because I've actually done that a lot. And so this little X trick helps me a ton. So, and from our other videos, you'll also see that you want to trace the X onto the back side of what you're going to cover. So we'll take this, there's the X. I'm going to flip it over and just trace that. Don't worry about doing the dots or the holes, excuse me, for the ribbon, because we'll just use our precision needle files to, in essence, cut those out or get the hole made for it. So there's the piece traced out. Again, there's my X, and I usually just put an X on it so that I don't make a mistake and do that wrong. Again, here's the B. So with the X on it, flip over both sides and trace the B. Okay, we've got these traced, and what I want to show everybody is on this birthday banner, we've added some extra mats behind the letters. Not necessary by any means, but yet it just gives it a little bit of extra color. It can offset any of the paper background. So like this one, you can see that we cut out a black and also cut out an orange. And so we will go through and get all the papers cut next. All right, so first thing we'll do is we'll just cut our papers down. And you always want to cut outside the line, because we use our paper files to shave the paper down to the right size. What that does, we use the paper file to cut it down, and so if you're always on the outside of the line, you'll make sure that you get the coverage that you want, and yet the paper file is going to give it that look, the finished look that makes it just look like it's professionally done. All right, now that we've cut out the B and the background, all we need to do is glue them together. And again, that's what I love about doing a banner, is because they go so fast. So again, we're gluing the side with the X on it. On this, one little tip is, if it's a little bit not as thick in the middle, that's kind of okay, but just make sure to get all the way to the outsides. Because when we file that paper down, if there's any spots that didn't get glued, then it becomes a little bit of a tough thing to go back in and try to re-glue it, which you can do. You just peel the paper back, stick some glue back in there, and do it again. Even still, if there's something that you don't like, you can even just recover it with paper again. I'll flip it over. And all of that paper is just kind of peeking out from the sides there. And we'll just give it a little push Again, we'll glue the side with the X on it. All right, so after you get everything glued down, you just kind of press it into place. Again, often I'll turn it over just to make sure that you get the flatness of the table working right. And birthday banners are always a favorite because, you know, it's fun to have your house decorated anytime that it's somebody's birthday. So next thing we're going to do is we'll start filing these papers down. So give these just a second to dry. Make sure they're ready and we'll file away. All right, the glue didn't take long to dry at all. We're ready to start to file this paper, and you're going to see how much I love doing this because it creates a really finished look on what you're working on super fast. So here we have our paper file. This one's called the large paper file, and the thing that we use it for is just to cut through the paper right on the edges. So you'll want to come down. I'm actually going to stop so you can see that. See how that just cut that paper right off? If you use firm and downward strokes, you'll see it just cut the paper and then also leave you this really nice finished edge. Makes it look almost like you cut it perfectly without doing it, and yet you didn't have to waste the time cutting it exactly right or anything like that. So I'll take it and I'll go around the outside with the large paper file anywhere I can. And you might be saying, well, what do I do with the inside corners? Well, the great thing is that we've done all this several times, and so we're happy to say that we have a tool for that. Okay, it didn't take very long. I just went around all these edges with this small paper file, and you can see how it gave it just this real nice clean edge the whole way around. And next thing I need to do is to punch the holes for the ribbon. I like to use the larger precision needle file. I just work it like this. If there's anything hanging off, you just run it through there again. And then we'll move right on to doing the B. Same concept. Okay, the B was super easy to file, and just go through that process with all the letters. It'll turn out super cute. Now we're ready just to glue everything together. So again, I'm gonna grab the glue, just put a little tiny layer of it on there. All I'm gonna do is kind of center that right there. What that does, it just gives it a little bit of a extra piece of color so that the letters or the other piece of mat is just easier to see. Next, we're going to glue the orange piece in place. And again, we just center that just like any other layering that you would do. And I'm going to reach over and grab the Tombow glue and just glue the back side of this B. And we'll center that B right there. Okay, the last thing you can see that we did is we added buttons onto a bunch of it just to kind of give it even more dimension, more colors. These buttons are sold by Foundations Decor as well. They are made of real wood, so you could scuff them if you like the scuffed look, or just leave them like they are and put them in place. There it is. It's all done. We've done our B, and we just do all the rest of the letters, and we've got a whole banner. String it up with some ribbon, maybe put some bows on the inside or outside of it, and you're ready to celebrate anybody's birthday. Thanks for watching. If you like this video and want to see more from Scrapbook.com, please like, share, subscribe, and leave a message.